I have gotten a ton of questions and requests to share a what I eat in a day video, especially after I recently did a 5 realistic lifestyle changes for weight loss. I'll make sure to link that video down below for you guys. But in today's video, I thought I would do something a little bit different. Instead of just doing a what I eat in a day and sharing 3 meals and maybe a snack with you in one video, I am going to do an entire grocery haul and share how I eat these items that I purchased and why I eat them or why I chose them. These are items that I have been eating and enjoying over the last several months that help for weight loss, but keep in mind that I am currently at a maintenance level. Like, I am maintaining my weight. I'm not necessarily trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to stay where I am. The only goal that I have in regards to my body is to gain more muscle, maybe lose more fat, gain more muscle. And this is what I'm currently eating. Like, these are a lot of the foods that I'm currently eating. So let's go ahead and dive into some of the things that I recently got from the grocery store and how I'm eating them. If you are looking for a drink alternative, I highly recommend the brand Bai. I love having these like in stock when I just want something a little bit different. So I don't have a soda problem, but if you do, this would be a really good place to start. The pineapple mango is my favorite. They didn't currently have a case of this, so I ended up just buying 4 individually. So I got 4 of the pineapple mango. I got a case of the blueberry, a case of the watermelon. And this is just something that I can reach for if I want something a little different, maybe want to taste like I'm drinking something sweet. But this entire bottle has 10 calories and 1 gram of sugar. I also did a restock my collagen water ingredients. I got all of these different frozen fruits. And then of course I got some more of my collagen protein. This is the one that I use. I really like it. I do get the unflavored. However, even though it's unflavored, I do still feel like there is a smell and a little bit of a taste. So that's why I make collagen water. And I love using different fruits. So I got some mango, I got some strawberries, I got some berry blend, blueberries, and peach slices. It's such an easy recipe to do, and it makes it where I can enjoy my protein throughout the day in a way that I like it. I spilled a little something on my shirt. We're gonna ignore that. But I wanted to go and share a couple of protein options that I really like. These are the apple Gouda and spinach feta chicken sausages. There's a lot of different brands of this, so grab them from your grocery store, but they look really similar to this. They're usually shorter, kind of chunkier links, but they're chicken sausage, and sometimes they have like the apple ones and just different flavors. I really love chicken sausages. So you could do a lot of different things with those. You can turn them into like tacos. You can slice them up and grill them up with some onions and peppers. They're just really easy, really good, and great protein. I also ended up getting a package of the chicken thighs. So you can see I already moved it over to a Ziploc baggie because we had this for dinner last night, but I throw these in the air fryer. We'll put them on the grill. There's, you can cook them any way that you want to, but lots of protein in this. So I ended up getting these at HEB, but they have them at Walmart. They have them everywhere. I get them pre-seasoned just to make it easier, but I do sometimes buy the plain ones and we'll season them ourselves. If my husband puts these on the grill, he does add extra seasoning, but these are so good, high in protein and really juicy. I also like to look at their ready meals that they have at my particular grocery store. These are from HEB. They're the Meal Simple. This is the cranberry pecan turkey salad lettuce wrap. It's got half turkey salad, and this is like a cranberry mix. So it's got turkey and I'm sure some sort of mayo in it, and then cranberries and some herbs. On the other side has the little lettuce cups. This is one of my favorite quick and easy lunch ideas. Another food I like to keep on hand is pre-boiled eggs. And I know that that might sound a little odd, but they actually are not bad. But if you just don't have time, you're in a hurry, getting the pre-boiled eggs is really not that bad. And it's a good way to pop in some protein. This is one of my favorite brands that I get from HEB. I also really like the ones from Trader Joe's. Eggland's Best does them as well. They're really not that bad. They're quick and easy. The boys love them. I like to add a little bit of seasoning to them. So I'll add some red pepper, salt and pepper. Sometimes I'll add some everything but the bagel seasoning. There's just, you can season up however you want, give it a little bit of flavor. I also like adding both frozen as well as these broccoli florets in the bag. We actually had this as well as the chicken that I just shared with you for dinner last night. This bag was perfect for 2 servings. Love this. Pop it in the microwave for like 2 or 3 minutes and it's done and ready to go. Add some seasoning if you want. I also like to get a container of the spring mix. This is good for the chicken sausage tacos, which I'll show you the tortillas that I use in a little bit. I have 2 different options for that, but I love adding a spring mix. And I do try to get organic as much as possible. I don't always. Sometimes I just kind of grab stuff, but I like to get spring mix. I also recommend some whipped cream cheese. So one of my favorite ways to do the whipped cream cheese is with a bread or a bagel, and I'll show you my favorite bread options in just a little bit. Do some cream cheese. Do some of this like pre-cooked bacon. So good. One, if you don't have time for bacon, it's messy, it takes forever, all the things, right? You want quick and easy bacon. And this is actually healthier. It is healthier because you don't have just you're not soaking in the bacon grease. 2 strips of bacon is only 60 calories. I love doing either a bagel or a piece of sourdough bread, some cream cheese, 2 or even just 1 slice of bacon and slice them in half. And then do an heirloom tomato, which I'm going to share with you guys in a minute. It is the most delicious meal. It's so, so good. Very, very filling. Always get the whipped because there's so much air in it. You can use the same amount of cream cheese versus like the regular, and it's less calories because it's mostly air. And then another snack idea that I wanted to recommend, I've shared these before. These are the Jack's Link's cold crafted link witch, uncured hard salami and pepper jack. And then they also have the uncured hard salami and Colby Jack. These are like $1.75 each. Yeah, I mean, you could get the sausage, you could get the cheese, and you could slice it up. But if you're looking for quick and easy, this is a great way to get in some protein really quickly, or just to have a snack in between meals. This is 9 grams of protein. Yeah, 9 grams of protein per each, and they're really good. I've been obsessing over heirloom tomatoes lately, so I ended up grabbing 4 this batch. Is this not a funny looking one? I'm probably just gonna eat this on its own. A few different ways I like eating these. One, you can slice up the entire tomato, sprinkle it with some seasoning, everything, the bagel, red pepper, whatever you want. Like, I do something a little different every time. They're delicious. Delicious, so, so good, so, so juicy. Or again, a piece of bread, whether it's a bagel, a piece of sourdough, whipped cream cheese, some of that bacon, a tomato slice, some seasoning. It's delicious, you guys. I'm not kidding. I love it. I also like to get pineapple. I'm really, really picky about my fruit. I'm so, so picky about my fruit. It just has to be like peak. If it's not peak, I can't enjoy it. I love me some pineapple. Pineapple is probably my #1 favorite fruit. I absolutely love pineapple. And then pickles. Pickles, pickles, pickles. These are my favorite. The Clausen, so, so good. I like these on its own. I'll sometimes sprinkle some different seasoning on top just to give it a little flavor, but these are a really good snack as well. If you're not into the pre-cooked eggs, these are the ones that we got this time. I usually get the organic and the cage-free, like free range, but for some reason, I don't know how we ended up grabbing these, but grab some eggs. Eggs are such a quick and easy way to get protein in. I recommend grabbing, here, let me show you, one of these egg cookers. You can do a hard boil, a soft boil. They're just really easy. It's really affordable. I want to say this is around $20 on Amazon. I use this all the time. I even do like a deviled eggs with this. It's just so easy to have. You can do 1, 2, 3, 6 eggs at a time. So I recommend this. I also wanted to recommend my favorite, like, quick and easy snack, cashews. I love cashews. I love pecans. I love walnuts. I'm kind of over almonds. I used to be obsessed with almonds. I don't really do almonds much anymore. The raw cashews, not the roasted, raw, unsalted, literally just cashews all in their glory. These are the best. So, so good. If you've never had raw cashews, not roasted and salted, raw cashews, they have a creaminess to them. They're so, so good. Now, let's talk sweet tooth. I know in my last video, I did get a few people that asked questions like, what do you do if you have a sweet tooth? How do you curb that sweet tooth? How do you fight the sweet tooth? And the truth is you don't fight it, because if you fight it, you're going to lose every time. Keep in mind, we're not talking diet here. We're talking lifestyle. If you change your mindset and stop trying to deprive yourself from things that you love or want or crave, you're gonna do so much better. So I wanna share with you my mindset when it comes to a sweet tooth. So I have 3 like sweet treats I wanna share with you. I talked about this briefly in my other video, and that is, if you love ice cream, buy it in pre-portioned packages instead of the large, gallon containers that you can just scoop in however much you want, not really knowing how much of a serving size you give yourself, and more likely to overfill a bowl. When you do a serving size like this and you say, I'm gonna grab one and only one, you can get what you want. You can curb that craving and not feel like you're depriving yourself and really, really enjoy the food. I also really love these Nutella biscuits. So, so good. I'll have like 2, maybe 3, usually 2. Once I usually have about 2 of these, I'm good. And then another one I recommend are these Lotus Biscoff with Belgian chocolate. These are already pre-portioned out to 110 calories. Let me show you. They're the smaller packages. You get 3 little crackers in it, and it's got 3 crackers and there's chocolate on one side. Literally the perfect sweet snack. On another note, in regards to like eating healthier when you're on those days where you're not eating the indulgent food, which is gonna be at least 80% of the time, I would say follow an 80-20 rule. 80% of the time, eat clean, eat healthy. 20% of the time, live your life and enjoy foods, but get some hot sauce. Get some good hot sauce. I've been really loving the Louisiana hot sauce lately. This adds a really nice flavor to food. So like last night when I had the chicken and the broccoli, I just kind of drizzled this on top of both the chicken and the broccoli, and it just ups the flavor and it just makes the food more enjoyable. Not that it's bad because it's delicious, but for me, making something hotter is always a good idea. Let's talk the dreaded word, carbs. I don't know why everybody is afraid of carbs and people feel like the first thing they need to do if you want to lose weight or get healthier is to get rid of carbs. And you just don't have to. You really don't have to give up carbs. I personally love carbs. I feel like that's probably my favorite food group. It's like naturally, I feel like my body craves carbs. So it's impossible for me to give up carbs. So I want to share kind of my go-to. I think there's 2 key things to kind of look at with what I'm sharing with you. It's portion control and getting the right kind of carbs. White rice. This is jasmine. It's not like that regular enriched white rice. It is jasmine rice. This one is my favorite. It's by this brand VT. It's a steam filtered, perfectly fragrant Thai jasmine rice. This is 2 servings. I do not eat the whole thing. I split it right down the middle and I have half, and I either give the other half to the hubby or one of the boys if they want it, or I save the other half for a meal prep meal later. It is 220 calories for half of this rice. And I don't even think that's that bad. It's worth it. Your body needs carbs, and this is a good carb. Don't let anybody tell you to be afraid of some jasmine rice. And then let's talk bread. Again, it's one of those complex carbs that people think, stay away from the bread, stay away from the bread. There are different kinds of bread. I would say there are 2 kinds of bread, 3 kinds of bread, but the third kind of goes into the second category. First is gonna be sourdough. Sourdough bread is very different and processes through within your body very differently than traditional bread. There's something about the way that it's made that it's digested so differently within your body. So sourdough bread, try sourdough bread. And the other option is gonna be more like a grain bread. So you can get like a whole grain bread. You can try like an Ezekiel bread, which was my third option, where it's more of a grain, more of a nut, something that is going to be high in fiber and have the multi-grains and not be enriched, not a white bread. Yes, I know sourdough is a white bread, but it's not a white bread. It's a sourdough bread. And I love sourdough. My body digests it really easily. I do not feel bloated with sourdough bread. So I would say get one of the 2 kinds of bread, either sourdough or get something like a whole grain bread with a high fiber, or do something like an Ezekiel bread. Roxy has decided to join me. We're going to talk a little bit about carbs, some more. Tortillas. So if you are trying to lose weight, I would go with something like these from Siete. They have a few different ones. They have the cassava flour. They have the almond flour. Okay, Roxy. And they also have one more flour. I cannot remember, but these are going to be lower calorie and lower carbs than a more classic tortilla. Now that I'm in maintenance mode, I do eat these. I eat these. I'm not saying you can't eat them if you're trying to lose weight. I'm just telling you the way that I did it. I was really eating these mainly during the weight loss portion. And now that I'm maintaining, I do both of them. There is nothing that beats a good old homemade tasting tortilla. And these taste homemade. There's a few different brands that carry these. Basically, the concept of these is these are raw. They're raw, already flattened out. Like, let me show you what they look like. It is raw dough. You put them on there and they cook just like a tortilla. They last forever in the refrigerator. I buy these all the time. I highly recommend these. I just got another package of them. This is a package that we already have opened, but we eat these all the time. I will eat this on its own if I just feel like I need energy, if I feel like I just need a little something, if I'm craving a carb. I pull out one tortilla, I slap a little bit of butter on it, and it's delicious. The boys love them for breakfast, for tacos. There's a lot of things that you could, use them for, enchiladas, whatever you like. It's just really easy and one of my favorite tortillas. I also wanted to mention that I recently ordered these Benefiber prebiotic fiber supplements. This would be a good way to get some fiber into your diet. My plan is to add one of these packages. I'm having a really hard time opening this. Adding one of these little packages to my collagen water. So adding the collagen protein, but then also adding one of these as well. It's a small little serving, and I believe it is, clear and taste free. So I can just add this to my collagen water in addition to the collagen peptides and kind of have these together with the fruit and everything. I do add lemon to that as well. So it's almost kind of like a collagen lemonade. And the other thing that I wanted to mention, this isn't from the grocery store. Can you buy it from the grocery store? Yes, but beef jerky. I don't really like grocery store beef jerky. This is actually turkey jerky. I don't really like grocery store turkey jerky or beef jerky, but this is from Buc-ee's. You could find these at barbecue places. So if you have any barbecue restaurants, or like even if you have to drive a little ways where it's kind of like a road trip, you know what I mean? Like you always see a barbecue place, at least we always see a barbecue place here in Texas on a road trip. Get some good real beef jerky. It is such a good high protein snack. This is turkey jerky. They were out. My husband got this for me. They were out of the thin. I like the super thin. I don't really eat beef. You guys know that, but I'll have myself some thin beef jerky. Such a good high protein snack as well. And while we're talking about food and cooking and all of the things, I did want to mention that I did recently get some new pans from Hexclad. I ended up getting the apartment set. It came with a skillet, a pot, and then 2 lids, and then a large knife, and then a smaller knife. Y'all, I am sold. I feel like there's so much advertisement and marketing for these pans. We are obsessed with these. The quality is incredible. You can use your dishwasher with these. You can use metal utensils with these. They're basically scratch resistant, non-stick, and just such a nice, like I wish you could just feel how amazing these feel. So if you're looking for some new pots and pans, I'll link these down below. I do have a coupon code. All of that will be down below as well. I'm just really impressed with these, so I had to share. So there you have it. Everything that I purchased for myself in regards to quick and easy meal ideas or snacks for the week for me. This was not about meals, like recipe items, things where you need ingredients. This was all about quick and easy things to have on hand that you can either just grab and snack or grab and eat, or use the air fryer, use the toaster oven, and put yourself something really quick together in 5 minutes, or maybe even the microwave. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There are a lot of options out there when it comes to having good, healthy options on hand to lose weight or maintain your weight. Like I said, I'm currently in maintain mode. Other than the fact that I would like to maybe swap out some fat for some muscle, I'm really happy with where I'm at. I love the way that I feel. I feel really good and confident. And I think it has a lot to do with the way that I've been eating. And as you can see, it's not like I'm just eating like chicken and broccoli for every meal. Max decided to come join. I'm really enjoying food, like buying things that I like and even snacks that I like, just knowing that, hey, I can only have 2 of these crackers. Hey, I can only have 1 small little container of this, but it has some chocolate. And yes, I'm going to have bread, but it's going to be sourdough bread, right? Like to me, it's about portion size. And then it is about doing that kind of swap this for that and having good options to curb that sweet tooth. Even though this isn't, a sugary drink, This actually makes me feel like I'm drinking something kind of sweet. So if I've been craving, you know, like a flavored tea or a flavored drink from takeout, I can grab one of these and I can feel just as refreshed and something just different than drinking my typical water. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see any other like health or lifestyle videos, please put those requests down in the info box. I really appreciate you guys watching and hanging out. I love talking about this stuff because this is really what I'm doing in my everyday life. So it's nice to share that with you as well. If you're new to my channel, my name is Amanda. I typically do fashion, luxury, and lifestyle videos here. So join if you want to see more of this or any fashion and luxury videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.